Okay, I'm going to do a really short thing on function compositions and operations to make sure that you're good to go. If you did the homework and you've gone over it, you've looked at, practiced that, then you should be pretty good at it. But I just want to make sure that you guys have it covered. So, first one is f plus g of x. So all you're going to do is you're going to take the two functions and add them together. And since I'm not putting a number in, all I'm going to do is literally write it as adding the two functions. So I'm going to write f's function plus g's function. Okay, and since there are no like terms, my answer is that. And I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. So all I literally did was add the two functions. Alright, this one says multiply. So I'm going to multiply negative 2x plus 1 times x minus 7. That's a FOIL problem. So let me get a different color. Come on. Now that I want a different color, it won't give it to me. Okay, so I'm going to multiply these two, which is negative 2x squared. Multiply these two, which is positive 14x. Then these two, which is 1x. And then the last two, which is negative 7. Okay, so my final answer is negative 2x plus 15x, negative 2x squared plus 15x minus 7. Done with that. Okay, FOG. That's not an O. That stands for operated on. That means I'm going to do a composition. This is like the game we played in where I handed you a card, and the F function got an answer, and they passed it on to G, and G passed it on to H, and H passed it on to J, so on and so forth. That's the game. So what I'm going to do is whoever's closest to the card, again, would be here, goes first. So G is going to be, since G's, it's just like when I handed F X, they didn't have to do anything. So in this case, Gx doesn't have to do anything, and Gx passes their function basically on to F. So it'll look like this: 3 negative 2x plus 1 squared. Because remember, F's job is just to square a number and then multiply it by 3. So since G didn't have to do anything but hand F its function, all F could do with it was square it and add 3, multiply by 3. So this would be good. Again, the SOLs this would be good for me. If the SOLs go a little bit further, they'll make you FOIL this and then multiply by 3 when you're done. But this is good enough for me. Okay, this one's doing G of H of 2. So since again, this is like me handing person with I'm handing H the number 2. So I'm going to go into H and I'm going to look up I'm going to find H of 2. Okay, so 2 minus 7 is negative 5. Okay, then H got negative 5. H passes on the G, and G plugs in. What the heck was that? I just had a hiccup with my. Wow. Let's just give that up. Not sure what's going on, but computer's being a little quirky today. Okay, so this is a negative 5. Okay, and then remember G is just taking negative 5, multiplying it by negative 2, and then adding 1. Notice there's no X. If there's a number going in, there's no X's in sight. Okay, this whole entire last problem had not a single X in it. You have to replace X with the number. Okay, alright, and so that's going to give me, looks like 11. So your final answer is 11. I hope this helps.